Welcome back everybody to Little Miss Stampy Pants. So today I'm going to show you how I created this really cute thank you card. I have a few of these I need to send out, so I wanted to create a different one than what I normally have just to give it a little variety. So I'm going to go ahead and I've made this one already. However, I want to try and do it in a different color as well. You see what it looks like with the pink Pirouette and the Sweet Sugar Plum ink with the Sweet Sugar Plum glitter paper. But I think I'm going to try and do it with the Pool Party and the Bermuda Bay, which I think is going to be super cute. And of course, like all my other videos, I did start cutting out the images for you guys just to try and save some time because super busy and it's just a lot easier if I don't mess up on camera a little bit. I can do that without having to add extra time. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. I have a piece of Whisper White cut at 5.5 by 8.5, and I'm going to score that with my Stampin' trimmer at 4 1/4. So we're just gonna line that right up here. Hopefully you guys can see that, to 4 1/4. And then I always try and keep my cutting blade down below. The top one here is your scoring. So you just run it across, line it up, run it down, and look at that. You have a cute little score line. And when you have that, I always fold it the opposite direction. Give it that extra play that it requires. A lot of people that score, they also take their bone folder and they press it down a little bit more. I'm not going to worry about that today. Actually, to be honest, I'm not sure where my bone folder is. So I have cut this piece of Pool Party at 5 1/4 by 4, and I'm actually going to do some stamping on this, but it sets right in there and it gives you a good 1/8 of an inch all the way around, which is what I prefer. You can cut it at any size. Do your own thing. I don't mind at all. So let's take a look here. Let's go ahead and we're going to start out with the E block because I got my acrylic blocks. Yay! So I have an E block and I have the Flowering Flourishes stamp set, and I actually used the biggest stamp set on there. And we have some Bermuda Bay. The reason I went with the Pool Party instead of the Bermuda Bay, it would still work because the ink does go a little bit darker, but I wanted a little bit lighter. I didn't want my Dragonfly to kind of get lost. I wanted it a different shade, so that's why I went with the Pool Party instead of the Bermuda Bay cardstock. So because this is such a big stamp, I'm going to go ahead and bring my stamp pad down to my stamp here. Alright, and I'm just checking to see and make sure that it's actually covered completely, because this one here didn't cover completely, and I want to make sure that it does. Sorry, I have a cat that is trying to get up here and help me out here. So hopefully that didn't mess up the video too much, but poor Joe Kitty. Had him for quite a few years. Lily, my daughter Lily, you've met her before. She got Joe when she was about 4 years old, and now she's 14 this year, 10 years old. Doesn't seem possible. Okay, so I've inked that up, and you can see that it's a little bit light. I don't mind at all that it does that. So, but that's what you're trying to avoid. You want a nice, crisp image. And if you notice, I don't have a stamping pad. That might work a little bit better as far as the image, but you shouldn't need it because this one is not a photopolymer stamp set. It is a clear stamp set, but I'm sure it would help. I mean, it's not going to hurt anything anyways by doing that. So if you want a crisper image, go ahead and try that extra step. And I got one more here. I just want to get up in this corner here. very well, but that looks about right. And I just press and I hold it so that the ink can soak into the paper. I've explained that before. So, and now we're just going to take and clean my stamp off here as soon as I can find what I'm looking for, which I don't think I'm going to be able to right off the bat. So we're just going to take some wipes. I'm actually looking for my Stampin' Scrub because that works beautifully. But if you don't have that, I just take some cheap baby wipes and I wipe. And I'll go later on and actually do the Stampin' Scrub because sometimes the baby wipes don't get it all. That's why I really like the Stampin' Scrub. It works pretty good. Okay, so now that I have this, I'm going to flip this over just to, well, it still goes through, but not as bad. So then what I did was I actually cut out the largest stitched shaped Framelit die on the oval. See the oval? I got the largest one. And it actually comes with the squares and the circles. Comes with all of them, which these were a hot selling item and they actually sold out and stopped selling them for a while. So if you can get your hands on them, I would definitely do it because they go quick and they're super cute. It looks like you took and stitched all the way around, which I absolutely love because, you know, I'm a quilter as well, so I like that extra little detail. Okay, so I have the Love Sparkles. Thank you. This right here I bought so that I can take part of that celebration that's going on, and it's actually going on only for a couple more days where you can get free products by ordering $50 or more. So if you'd like to have that, go ahead and click on my link below and you can order $50 as long as you do it before March 31st because then it expires. So then I'm going to take my Bermuda Bay again and I'm going to ink up my thank you. And this is where it gets difficult because I am actually a little bit farther away, but I want you to be able to see this. So hopefully my head doesn't get in the way of your viewing here. And you just press and hold. Cute! Love it. Absolutely love it. Okay. So now I'm going to take and I always fold these up because I get ink on my fingers as it is. See? I get ink on my fingers no matter what. So folding it up just ensures that it's not going to be as bad. So see if I can get some off my fingers here. Ugh. I try, and no matter how many times I try, it does not make a difference. Now I know where my kids get being messy from. Okay, so then all I did was I took and I cut out the, I'm going to tell you actually what I did because, you know, it's me and this only happens in my world. Okay, so not realizing that in this wonderful Dragonfly, detail Dragonfly thinlet dies, there we go, so I don't have it upside down for you. It comes with a big one, big Dragonfly, and a small Dragonfly. So I cut out the big Dragonfly and realized that when you put it up against this paper with the stamping, it doesn't look as good. So I was like, oh, no big deal. I'll just put a piece of black because they have this super cute framelit that goes with it so that you can actually put it behind the dragon. Yeah, well, I cut out the bigger dragon, so it does not fit behind it. It's actually the smaller dragonfly that it fits behind. So I had to go and cut the smaller one. So don't make that same mistake. Just saying. Go ahead and cut out your black out of your framelit And then your Thinlit is the smaller Dragonfly, and it lays beautifully over it, as you can see. So I did it just, as a learning lesson for you guys. Yeah, that's it. I'll stick with that story. Okay, so a lot of people have different ways of gluing. I just take my Tombow, shake it because, I'm low. And I just, little dots here and there. It's not going through, a warpath or anything like that, unless you have kids. And then I would make sure that it's secured really good. But my kids are old enough to not touch my stuff, so we're going to go ahead and just dab that on there just a little bit. And then I just line this up, because you can actually position the Tombow for a little bit, and then it will secure down. But how cute is that? I love it. And that, you can actually, it shows up to me a little bit more. Alright, so now all you gotta do is, we're going to take my Tombow, and we're going to glue this down here. And position it so that it's even, hopefully, all the way around. There we go. And then I just glued this down as well, because I actually popped up my Dragonfly. So this, I just wanted it flat because I didn't want my card to be too thick. So then you just take your Stampin' Dimensionals, and I just put one there. I put one there. Some people cut, which I actually will do because this one is actually going to somebody. So I want to make sure that it holds up. See the edge of this? You can actually cut these and use them. Do not throw them away. That's insane. That's a waste of money, because you can still use them. And I just cut. I don't need this many. I just wanted to cut because it's this whole side's ready. So just cut it, and then look at that. Works beautifully. And then you just take off the paper so that you have little pieces of paper all over your craft room, because that's how I roll. I'll get them stuck to everything by the end of the day. So that's what I'm aiming for. Alright, so then I just position it, put it down. Cute! There's the card. Get my little things out of the way. How adorable is that? Love it. Love it. So there's the cards, and if you would like any of the products that I used to create either one of these, go ahead and click on the link below, like I said, and that will take you to my online store. You can purchase it. If you do it before March 31st, you will get a chance to get your celebration items if you order more than $50 worth. And if you like the videos and would like to see future videos, if you have any comments, go ahead and leave the comments down below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.